Israel's military has announced that its forces have surrounded Gaza's main city, while rejecting growing international calls for a ceasefire to halt bloodshed in the besieged Palestinian territory. Israeli military spokesperson Daniel Hagari said on Thursday that Gaza City has been encircled nearly a week after its forces expanded ground operations in the Hamas-governed enclave. Israeli soldiers have completed the encirclement of the city of Gaza, the center of the Hamas terror organization, Hagari told journalists. Hagari said, "A ceasefire is not currently on the table at all." Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who last week said the war against Hamas had entered the second stage amid an escalating ground war, said on Thursday night that Israeli forces were at the height of the battle. "We've had impressive successes and have passed the outskirts of Gaza City," he said. "We are advancing." Israel's military said in a separate statement on social media that its priorities are to bring home the children, women, and men who are being held hostage by Hamas, and to make sure Hamas will no longer have the ability to attack Israelis. Hamas's military wing, the Qassam Brigades, warned in response that Gaza would be the curse of history for Israel, and that Israeli soldiers entering the enclave would go home in black bags. Israel's announcement came after United States President Joe Biden voiced support for a humanitarian pause in fighting to allow the release of captives held by Hamas. White House officials later clarified that the Biden administration did not support a full ceasefire, but would press for temporary, localized pauses in fighting to allow the aid and release of hostages.